Sanctuary. John A. Warden. Medical lab. Willow was laying on a bed asleep. Pietro, the detox is working through her system and eliminating the alcohol toxins. It will take time for her to wake up, but when she does, her mind would be free from the influence. John. Whitley, stay with your mother. I'll handle the day-to-day aboard the Warden. Whitley. But. John. No buts except the ones I kicked. While the Warden finishes its maintenance, I'll hold the fort and handle troop coordination. A few days passed as John coordinated village defenses, as many people began hearing of the Federation and began leaving join them for their protection. The Federation now has a surge of population as the people were organized by John and a few village chiefs to build up their new city as the abundance of manpower. Construction took 1 month. Republic City, Dragon Continent. Population, 1,078 civilians. Port Sanctuary. Fleet Command, 461. Mobile Infantry, 387. Capital Ship, 1. Fast Attack Ship, 1. 1 capital ship under construction. Whitley was still doing small business and generating capital for construction as the village's self-sufficient produce local resources. Due to the creative innovations of Pietro, John, and Whitley, they were able to be non-reliant to dust. The introduction of gunpowder. John and Whitley messing around as kids. The introduction of alternative power sources. John, Whitley, and Pietro brainstorming when he was babysitting them both. Enhanced agriculture. Wind turbines. Solar panels. Then Republic City was declared as the People's Republic, as elected leaders are put into office compared to a hierarchy council. Fort Templar. John was just dealing with day-to-day general stuff. Willow was asleep for 1 week. Whitley was sleeping sitting on a chair next to her. Willow, Whitley's eyes opened as he looked to his mother stirring. Willow then opened her eyes as she looked around and saw a white-haired young man. Willow, Whitley, is that you? As she tears up. Whitley, I'm sorry, Mom, for worrying you and for. Whitley, I'm sorry, Mom, for worrying you and for. She then grabbed him into a hug. Willow, no. I'm sorry for being a terrible mother. I should have been there for all of you. The two cried and held each other close for a while until Whitley broke the hug and had a sincere heart-to-heart with his mother. Whitley, I'm sorry for not telling you what I was planning. If I did, Jock might have ended me. Willow, don't mention him again. I want nothing to do with him anymore. Let's just talk about what you have been doing with little Johnny. Whitley, well, He explained the entire plan and mission they were on as the ship they made with Whitley's brilliant investments and business skills. The only thing Jock gave him that he was thankful for. Then the doors opened to reveal Pietro and John. Willow, little Johnny, what happened to you? Your eye. John, grim incident during one of our armor tests. My fault, really. Willow, might have grown into a fine man. I know your parents would be proud of you. John smiles. Pietro, I need to do some tests to see that your alcohol toxicity. Willow, please go ahead. Pietro did his preliminary scans and tallied the results, and to his surprise. Pietro, well, Miss Schnee, congratulations, you are the picture of perfect health. It seems the rehabilitation is successful. You're cleared to walk around again, but please do abstain from too much alcohol. Willow, I don't think I need it anymore, since I'm away from the limp pencil dick. The three men went wide-eyed and looked at each other. As Whitley laughed loudly, followed by John, then Pietro, and lastly Willow. Whitley, where did you learn that, Mom? Willow, hey, you didn't know where your smart mouth came from. Obviously not that paintbrush nose. John, it's good to see you again, Mrs. Schnee. Willow, don't be so formal, Johnny, call me Willow. You as well, Dr. Pietro. John, okay. Willow. Pietro, okay. Calm. Penny, General Rico. We have news reports of increased crime rate in Vale. John, no rest for the weary. I'm on my way. Whitley, get back to the warden, I'm gonna respond to the issue. He leaves the room as the trio went silent. Willow raises an eyebrow and looks to Whitley. Willow? Warden? As in Warden Schnee, my grandfather? Whitley, yeah, our ship was named with the names of amazing people. John for John. A. For Ark and Warden for the Great Warden Schnee during the Great War. Willow, you were listening to your bedtime story closely when I was still fun. I'm glad you became such a great man. Whitley, yeah, because I had a great role model. Willow, he is an amazing man. John, alright, I will lead a strike force in Vale to deal with its criminal issue. Marrow, you're in charge of city defense. Me and Elm will be in Vale for a while. Marrow, don't worry, no one will even dare come near the city while I'm on watch. John, remember the city is housing a second capital ship, and may I remind you those are a shit ton expensive. And if we lose the one under construction, it's gonna be hell for all of us. We need every resource to take on the Grim, and if worse comes to worse, we might have to go head-to-head with Atlas. Marrow, but your father, John, holds 2 seats in the council, and as I received word from people in Mantle, there will be an election, and he might lose 1 seat to Jacques, who is rumored to be running for the councilman seat. Marrow, damn, if he win, the exploitation of Faunus will be worse than ever before. Elm, I'm getting sick of that guy. John, you and me both. But still, the mission comes first. Marrow, understood, me and Ghost Recon will keep the city safe. John, hope that gets him more new recruits. Elm, we will. Just believe we're all in this together, John. Amber, are you sure that it's safe to be in Vale since we are technically a rogue faction on Remnant? John, that's why we will avoid local authorities as much as possible, all the while we help the kingdom. On the bounce. Later, aboard the Whitley. Elm, so this is the new assault ship? Kagi, indeed, I am Captain Caxter Saab. It is an honor to meet the leaders of the renowned Roughnecks and Lost Patrol. Elm, nice to meet you, Captain. I remember you were the huntsman in Cheyenne. Kagi, yeah, and I would have died if it wasn't for you guys. John, well, Captain, take us to Vale. Kagi, engines on full.